Godzilla, one of the most legendary movie characters of all time. For the last 70 years, Godzilla has been dominating the big screen, becoming such an important icon to millions of people around the world. Godzilla has appeared in decades of films, including the Showa era, Heisei era, Millennium era, and now currently the Reiwa era. But back in 2010, movie production company Legendary Pictures acquired rights from Toho to create a feature film reboot, and they created what we come to know as the 2014 Godzilla movie. Legendary Pictures take at their very own Godzilla film, a whole new start to what we now know as the Monsterverse. Little did we know, they created a movie that completely changed my life. I was 14 years old when this movie came out, and I remember clearly what I felt when I first saw it in theaters. Seeing Godzilla take his first step on that airport, silencing the crowd, and with chilling music playing in the background, he let out his very first roar. That was the moment that forever opened my eyes. It wasn't a feeling, it was an experience. An experience I can confidently say I had for the very first time. Feeling the massive size and presence of this Godzilla made me realize I wanted to see more. Later in the film is one of my absolute favorite scenes of all time. The scene where Godzilla pushes through the Golden Gate Bridge while being attacked by the US military. You guys remember those kids on the bus? Yeah, I also felt like I was in the bus with those kids. And seeing that the adults were panicking and had no idea what to do against this giant monster, it made me terrified too. And like I said, it was one of the first experiences I had where I truly felt like I was in the movie, running away from a giant monster. Anyways, after my first time finishing the movie, I somehow managed to see it in theaters at least 3 more times. I was 14 years old with no job. Like, I'm still amazed with myself for being able to see it multiple times at the movies. Anyways, after the 2014 Godzilla movie by Legendary Pictures was released, the film grossed over $529 million worldwide on a $160 million budget. That was a huge win for Warner Brothers. Fast forward 10 years later, the Monsterverse as a whole has come out with a total of 5 films and 1 TV show, making a total of $2.5 billion worldwide. And although we've only had 5 films in the Monsterverse, it only feels like the beginning of the franchise, at least in my opinion. But let's get back to the main point on why this particular Godzilla movie is important to me and how it changed my life. Well, to put it simple, it made me fall in love with the cinema and the total movie-going experience. Experiencing a whole new cinematic universe with such awesome and original characters and ever-expanding lore, I've learned to just have fun at the movies. And because of this 2014 Godzilla movie, here I am still talking about it 10 years later. I was 14 years old when I first saw this movie, and I'm 25 years old now. And I realize that every time I visit the movie theaters for any movie that comes out, I tend to chase the feeling that I got when I first watched the 2014 Godzilla movie. A standard set so high that I'm confident I haven't necessarily reached ever again. Guys, I am so grateful to have a platform here on YouTube to be able to share my love and interest in Godzilla with millions of other people around the world. That's how Godzilla changed my life. And I hope in some way Godzilla has changed yours too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of video and if you'd like to see more. I'll see you guys in the next one.